I'm going to teach you the best way to meditate. You don't have to. I mean, there's an old saying where there was a guy that he went up to Tibet to a Buddhist temple, and he went there and sat like a Buddha. And when he sat like a Buddha, his master started polishing a brick. He said, "Why the hell are you polishing a brick?" "Well, because I'm gonna make it a mirror." He's like, "Well, you can never make it a mirror." He's like, "Well, in the same way, you'll never become a Buddha by sitting like a Buddha." And Jesus, didn't mean to say Jesus Christ, but what was I talking about? Oh, yeah. The best way to meditate is not. You can sit like a Buddha if you want. You don't have to sit like a Buddha. You can just open up your ears and listen. If you notice one thing that um, all your thoughts either are about the future or you're thinking about the past, but how often do you think about the present? When you listen, everything that you hear, I got these headphones on so I can't really hear anything. Well, yeah, there's birds everywhere. Ever since I started to live here with all these birds, it's like that's how I took the pictures of the coyote. Is like I heard the birds were telling me like, "Hey, there's a motherfucking coyote over here." I mean, they didn't say it like that, but but yeah, the birds they tell me what time it is. They tell me what's going on. I mean, the birds have a lot to say. You should listen to them. Well, not just. I mean, I'm not just saying you should meditate and listen to birds, but listen to any noise and listen to where it's coming from. You know, you could also like I used to when I used to start jogging. How I got back into shape. Um, I would kind of meditate on my excuses. Like I would start running and just like, or even yeah, meditate on your excuses. Just listen to your excuses and think about where they come from and why you're thinking about them. But one of the things, if you want to have a clear head, is make sure that you don't have any thoughts that are coming from a central authority. Now, what is a central authority? It's a government. It could be the media. I mean, some people say like Disney might be an example. I mean, they're loading. This world is full of subliminal messages. If you look back in the 70s, this one of my favorite philosophers. He was in the LSD experiments with Timothy Leary, Alan Watts. But in the 70s, they did a subliminal message thing where they put subliminal messages in people's heads, and every time they saw the Bible, they got like an erection and got sexually aroused. Just because, like, in between frames on your TV. But we're not, we're talking about meditating. I don't know what that has to do with subliminal messages. But, like, right now, there's an airplane over there. Maybe he's giving me chemtrails and videotaping me. But no, no, but seriously, just. But where do your thoughts come from? Just think about that. Meditate, have a thought come into your head, and now think, where did that thought come from? A good place, and then you can start sorting your thoughts and figuring out your thoughts and what are good thoughts. And I mean, there are a lot of bad thoughts out there that, um, but don't forget about your ears. Your ears will allow it that you want to be in the presence, the present, the presence. Just like Christmas time, you want the presents. And just like Christmas time, you want to unwrap those presents. So you want to unwrap yourself. I mean, all the bullshit or shit that people are trying to put on you, like corporate companies are trying to sell you shit. So all the media and the war in the Middle East, it wraps you. It wraps you. It keeps you from the presents. That's why I was talking about Christmas. The presents. Do you want Christmas? Do you want the presents? You have to unwrap. Are you a wrapped person? I mean, does all this stuff just wrap around you and make it so you can't be happy? Make it so you need all these drugs or this and that, and you're just completely wrapped up in your life? I'm just being a little bit philosophical. philosophical. Uh, can I ask you one question? Do you like Chiquita? Shit. Oh, my banana phone is ringing. I gotta go.